même dans un sommeil éternel, même dans un sommeil éternel. J'étais censé t'aimer, mais j'ai vu l'inverse. J'ai cligné tes yeux, tu n'étais plus la même. Est-ce que je t'aime? Je sais pas si je t'aime. Est-ce que tu m'aimes? Je sais pas si je t'aime. J'étais censé t'aimer, mais j'ai vu l'inverse. J'ai cligné tes yeux, tu n'étais plus la même. Est-ce que je t'aime? Je sais pas si je t'aime. Est-ce que tu m'aimes? Je sais pas si je t'aime. Pour t'éviter de souffrir, je n'avais qu'à te dire je t'aime. Ça m'a fait mal de te faire mal, je n'ai jamais autant souffert. Je n'ai jamais autant souffert. Quand je t'ai mis la bague au doigt, je me suis passé les bracelets. Pendant ce temps, le temps passe et je subis tes balivernes. Et je subis tes balivernes. J'étais prêt à graver ton image à l'encre noire sous mes paupières, afin de te voir, même dans un sommeil éternel. Même dans un sommeil éternel. Même dans un sommeil éternel. J'étais censé t'aimer, mais j'ai vu l'inverse. J'ai cligné tes yeux, tu n'étais plus la même. Est-ce que je t'aime? Je sais pas si je t'aime. Est-ce que tu m'aimes? Je sais pas si je t'aime. J'étais censé t'aimer, mais j'ai vu l'inverse. J'ai cligné tes yeux, tu n'étais plus la même. Est-ce que je t'aime? Je sais pas si je t'aime. Est-ce que tu m'aimes? Je sais pas si je t'aime. Je sais pas si je t'aime. Je sais pas si je me suis fait mal en m'envolant, je n'avais pas vu le plafond de verre. Tu me trouverais ennuyeux si je t'aimais à ta manière. Si je t'aimais à ta manière. Si je t'aimais à ta manière. J'étais censé t'aimer, mais j'ai vu l'inverse. J'ai cligné tes yeux, tu n'étais plus la même. Est-ce que je t'aime? Je sais pas si je t'aime. Est-ce que tu m'aimes? Je sais pas si je t'aime. J'étais censé t'aimer, mais j'ai vu l'inverse. J'ai cligné tes yeux, tu n'étais plus la même. Est-ce que je t'aime? Je sais pas si je t'aime. Est-ce que tu m'aimes? Je sais pas si je t'aime.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, Barcelona against Liverpool. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
The action has already started. Pinged forward. Casado. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski plays it out to the flank. Dani Olmo. Gakpo. McAllister passes it through, cuts it out. Casado. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo with the ball through. He's made sure that that won't get through. Robertson hits it back. Szoboszlai. Now the pass. Now he's wondering who wants it. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. De Jong. And it's Salah. Looks like a good ball through. How about a shot? Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Yamal. Van Dijk does well there, alert. And the through ball is intercepted. De Jong with a long pass out wide. RFeC played into the middle. Robertson boots it to safety. Forward it goes. Now the counter. Gakpo. Diaz brings the ball forward. Lewandowski just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Diaz. Soboslai. Gakpo. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make a difference.
De Jong plays it long. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Keeper's got good distance on that. De Jong. Dani Olmo. Could move up a gear here. Looks to slip it through. Dani Olmo. Diaz. Goes wide. Oh, good challenge. Stood up well against his man. Casado, and it's Lewandowski, played out to the right, tries a through ball. That intervention was very necessary. Done very well to intervene. Now it's RFeC, looks to slip it through, and the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Barcelona would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Barcelona need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution. I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Well played, he saw that coming. Lewandowski. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
De Jong. RFeC. Look at the defender bombing forward. Going through. Lewandowski has a swing at it! Looking for a decent ball in. Dani Olmo. And he's there to cut it out. Konate goes looking. And the counter is on. Yamal. Big chance! The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Fine defending there.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Oh, good interception. Now the pass. Now they can break here. RFeC, he's got away. He'll have a dip! Superb from Lewandowski! Barcelona are back in business! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives.
Has a hit! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Mohamed Salah.
Liverpool are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Lewandowski! They've scored! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Looks like a good ball through.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Has a pop! Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Endo passes it through. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Casado. Dani Olmo with the ball through. Now it's Lewandowski. He's had a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Barcelona get it back again. Kunde! And with that, the final whistle. Barcelona have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yes, they turned a lost cause into a great cause. It took resilience and character, but they had ample amounts.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.